Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I want to talk about just a topic about YouTube. I really love when people shout me out. I really love when people praise my channel when I'm on their channel and they're on a live. It's absolutely positively wonderful when your friends do you a favor. However, if you're going to give a channel a shout out or you're going to talk about a channel on a live, before you do that, you should know what the channel is about. I recently, in the last few months, was in a competition, and the person that I was competing against in a game was a reseller. So I wasn't able to be there when the event happened, and that's a long story. But anyway, so I come and I watch the replay. And one of the hosts of the channel said I was a reseller. Well, I'm not a reseller. I do unboxings. I go to auctions on YouTube that resellers hold, and I'll buy products from resellers. Or I should say merchandise, because a lot of it is vintage. But anyway, I had started my YouTube channel 3, 4 years ago, and I had come upon resellers talking about reselling, and I became interested in it. And I watched and I listened to the complaints about eBay, and I decided not to resell. I listed maybe one thing on eBay once, and it failed. For a while there, I wasn't even able to sell free boxes. Then that picked up. I'm able to sell free boxes now for some reason on Facebook Marketplace. But anyway, uh, so about a year in, with me being interested in reselling and not doing it, people started assuming I was a reseller because I was hanging out with them, and I chose not to. The more I listened, the more, of course, I got around some people that were pretty negative about what was going on with their um, eBay experience. Let's just say that. Now, I've met some people since then that are very successful. Actually, the people that were negative were successful then. I don't know about now. But anyway, so people started assuming I was a reseller, and I wasn't. So I said, no, I never said I was a reseller. I never did. I was just always considering it. Well, I might consider it again next week. But the thing is, I've never done that. So here was a wonderful opportunity for me to get shouted out over and over because of this competition. And the host says this false thing about me that had been said about me over and over. I'd been accused of saying I was a reseller when I wasn't. So if you're going to give a shout out or you're going to talk about a channel, you should know that channel or you can do harm. Another experience I had was a lady who, her and her husband had about, I think, 1,300 subs, and she would twirl through her phone and talk about each channel. When she came to my channel, she said that I did Bible readings and tarot cards. I've never before that mentioned tarot cards on my channel. I have since, in saying that I avoid them and why. Um, but she said it's an odd combination. It is a very odd combination because most people who would do Bible readings would not do tarot card readings. Um, and that's kind of common sense. There are Christians out there that do angel cards or divinity cards who prophesy, who feel they have those gifts. I don't, and most Christians don't. That is really an exception to the rule to feel, you know, I don't want to. I don't want to judge, because different people have different experiences. And there may be people out there that do Bible readings or tarot cards. But up to that point, because she said that, I've discussed tarot cards since then and might say more about tarot cards in the future or divinity cards or something like that. But to that point, I had not mentioned tarot cards. When I was in my 20s and I was an atheist, I had more than several decks of tarot cards and I used to read them a long time ago, but I've never had said that on my channel. And that's detrimental because most people that would want to listen to Bible readings would not respect someone that read regular tarot cards because even though they are accurate, their spiritual source is not holy. Uh, I would say 99.9% of the time. It's like, when you are using tarot cards, you're communicating with the same kind of spirits that are brought forth on a Ouija board. Very deceptive. That doesn't mean they're inaccurate in what they say. They will say enough accurate things to the reader to make their reading accurate, but the influence is not of God. And you don't want a tarot reading where these spirits know who you are, know what you're about, know what you want, and then the reading is given and they're directing you towards down a path that is not holy. So, no, I never read tarot cards. So, my point is if you're going to give a shout out, give it right. Oh, and there was another guy. Oh my goodness. Every time he would do a live, he would talk about all the channels that had commented on his videos. But he never watched any of my videos and he had no idea and he would just say, I can't even remember now. Just he would just say some off wall things about my channel that were absolutely not true. And that was very frustrating because the person feels like they've done you a favor and they've said stuff that is completely inaccurate, sending you the wrong audience. How many people said, "Oh, tarot card readings," and went to check out my channel and they found Bible readings? They don't want to be there. And I don't necessarily, I mean, everybody's welcome to come listen to my videos, but I don't think people that are interested in tarot card readings would stay on my channel long. But anyway, I don't think he said that I did tarot card readings. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Maybe he heard the other lady say that and now he believed it. And that's also one of the reasons I'm such a stickler about people not calling me Buying Spaces, because I have a concept channel and it's about, you know, the space in your environment. It's not about parking spaces, it's about the amount of space you have from buying and selling. And when you sell or you give away, you know, when you donate something, you're losing the value of that item. So you're buying that space back that thing that you bought, or multiple things, or a huge amount of things, are taking up. So you're buying space. And as real estate increases, your internal space in your living space can be valuable. Um, and you can choose to leave some space for yourself to move around if you're a hoarder, or you can fight being a hoarder. And a lot of people go out and buy storage units, so they're buying space in that storage unit. If you go buy a home or rent a home, you're buying space. But my channel's not about real estate either. It's about your own personal space and what you have in it or what you don't, what you bring in and what you take out. I buy a lot of stuff, I donate a lot of stuff. So there's an ebb and flow and a replacement. And this is done in a normal household. I mean, we all buy stuff for the holidays, and then by the next holiday, it's gone. It's kind of wasteful. But the other part of my channel is to recycle and reuse. Even though we want space in our own personal space, we don't want to have our things that have come into our lives go in the landfill. We want to be nice to the planet. So that's what my channel is about. So when you call me buying spaces, first of all, there was a TV show or something named that. I'm not aware really of the details of that. So I don't want to discuss uh, the TV show buying spaces because I don't know enough about it. And that's kind of my point too. So, but anyway, when I go into a chat room and someone calls me buying spaces and I don't correct that, people are already getting a misconception about what my channel is about. Of course, I go into a lot of auction rooms where I don't know how much, it varies from auction to auction, but a lot of people have channels with their real names and they're just there, as a buyer, and they don't have any content on their channel. Uh, when I go into an auction chat, the people that are there that have YouTube channels with content also want to network. And like, I'm here, be aware of me. I say hello. The majority of time, I don't always do that anymore. But from the beginning, I had been the person that always said hello to everybody. I've gotten away from that. But, you want to connect with people and find the people that have content that you like and that like your content. That's why, even though it may have brought traffic to my channel, when that lady said that I did tarot card readings, which is completely false, that traffic came and went very quickly. Those aren't people that are going to come back and give me views or respond to what I'm actually saying. I love genuine comments. I like it when somebody mentions something at the end of the video. I really am on YouTube to say, to read the Bible and to say uh, how I feel about it and what my Christian experience is, and to evangelize. I want to influence people. And when I do my unboxings, I want to educate the sellers and other sellers as to what my actual experience is when certain things are done or certain things are not done in my buying experience. So it's frustrating when people give a false shout out or say things about your channel that absolutely are not true. Of course, I've had ridiculous things said about me. Um, just last month, there was a lady alluding to my channel. She didn't mention my channel, but a lot of people knew she was talking about me, kind of thing. But she said that she thought, or she'd heard rumors that I was a man, but she was most genuinely saying that I was an AI, that I was artificial intelligence. And she shamed me for not showing my face. And last week, there was a lady that was like, "Oh, you're just limiting yourself, and you need to stretch your boundaries, and you need to evolve." And it's just like, there are many reasons that I don't show my face. I was on watching a live one time, and there was this gentleman who I think he's, oh, I lost track of how big he is now. I knew him when it was a small channel. But anyway, he was saying that somebody recognized him when he was out in the public. And I chirped up and I said, "Well, nobody's recognized my hands." So it's a choice. There are channels out there that provide very, very produced content with visuals that are computer generated or AI generated. There is a difference. And, or they show, video of landscape. And, there are all kinds of things that you can put on film and do a voiceover with that never show their face. Um, so I don't understand the people that berate people or belittle people that don't show their face. But anyway, this woman that was being horrible, that was alluding to the rumor she heard about me being a man, and she thought I was an AI and I didn't show my face. She's just a horrible negative person that's been berated by many other people. Uh, and the thing is, it's she spends a lot of time in saying, don't berate me, don't harass me. But then she turns around and somebody with honest, genuine content, she berates. Said I was a man, that she'd heard rumors I was a man. I mean, how in the world am I artificial intelligence and a man? Okay. So, you know, so there's positive shout outs that are wrong, and there are also, rumors and people that are jealous and vicious and, want to get back at people because they've been so hurt, and that's a vicious cycle. So, you don't believe everything you hear. And if you have a question about my channel or any other channel, the best thing you can do is go to the content creator. They have videos. You can go and on a comment, say good job or I really enjoyed this, and then ask a question. Hey Ma, are you a reseller? And and then I can answer that if you've heard that. And right now and the entire time I've been on YouTube with this channel, the answer to that is no. Now, next week, it might be yes. But from to this point, the answer to that is no. So before you give shout outs, at least go to the channel, read the about page, watch several videos and several different areas of content, and then you'll be qualified to give a shout out. Because shout outs, even if it's innocent, to give false information about a channel, can be harmful. So, if you're going to be a friend, be a friend. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day.